it's Ellie. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today I am building a house using the new items from the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. I love all the items. I'm just going to say it right now. They're just amazing. I love all of them. I don't love all of them. That was a lie. I love most of them. Most of them are going to fit really well with the style that I tend to build in, and just in general, I thought they really matched well with all the parenthood stuff, which was awesome, because I really like it when they have more than one use, like they can match with more than one pack besides their own, because it's just makes the builds look so much nicer when you can kind of match the things that aren't necessarily meant to be matched, so you just have more options overall. It worked out really well. It was good. I am messing with the roof right now, but I do go and change that quite a bit. So yeah, it's a little different at the end, but it's not crazy different. I was trying to I was trying to get used to the new roof tools that they added, which I am so glad they added. They added, I think, octagonal roofs, and I can't remember. I think it's either 5 or 6 sides for the other one, like a cone shape they have, and they added a bunch of options to the actual roof where you can change the angle of some of the things that you just couldn't really change before. So now you can sort of make a more curvy roof, not just a big, like an arch roof, or the opposite of an arch, like a concave roof, I guess. I don't really know if that's the appropriate word to use, but yeah. Now you can combine those two kinds of roofs and just make a lot of different shapes, and it's going to be really nice for building. I'm very excited. I can do so many more builds, like as in my recreation builds, now that I have these new roof tails, because there were some builds that I had really wanted to do, but I just didn't think I could do it with the roofs. They just don't look right when you try to make your own like octagonal roof or whatever. So I'm so excited that all these roof tools are here now, and I can do so many more things, and all the items and the cats and the dogs. It's just, this pack is so amazing, and I haven't even done any of the vet clinic stuff yet. I'm gonna play through that on my own, actually. I am going to do a let's play of it eventually, but it will probably be pretty late after this pack comes out that will happen in my let's play, because I'm planning for my child sim to open the vet clinic, so it's gonna be a while before she ages up into an adult and can actually open the clinic. But yeah, I'm really excited to do it with her, because I'm excited that I'm gonna have the chance to start this aspiration when she's a child, so I can go through and get her prepared with all the skills that you need and make her like a friend to animals and all that stuff. I've been wondering if the teens can have the friend for animals aspiration. I think they can. I feel like they have the same ones as the adults, so they should be able to, so I can start working on that as soon as she's a teenager, which will be a while because she just aged up from a toddler in my last episode. Not this week's episode, I mean last week's episode. This week we got the dog in the family, so yeah. And this is not their house, by the way, just in case that wasn't clear. I'm not building for my let's play right now. I am just building a little cottage with all this stuff because I wanted to. I actually built this house last weekend, before the stuff pack was even out, before I even knew what half the items are gonna look like, and I just kind of wanted to build this like cottage-y type mansion thing. It's not a mansion, but it's a really big cottage. It's not a small cottage, that's for sure. So I wanted to build something like this, and then all the items came out for this pack, and they just fit so well with the build that I had been planning to go in this house, because I just built the outside and then I stopped and I was going to furnish it on another day. I wasn't planning to use the cats and dogs stuff, but like I said, it just worked out really perfectly, so I decided to use it. And that is why you did not see me building the house in the beginning, because it was already built, and I scrapped the footage because I spent about probably a good half hour to 40 minutes working on the windows, which I deleted to use the new windows from the cats and dogs pack. So that whole entire section of my recording would have been basically pointless, and it was better to just cut it out, especially since this build is pretty big and I had to do a lot of furnishing, so it was going to get pretty long if I had left all that house building in too, because it took a while. Even after I deleted the windows and had to re-put the new ones, it still took a while for me to get all the windows where I wanted them, especially with all the new options. I love the window sets though. They are really nice. I love that they all kind of match together, but they're not matching necessarily. They're not like the same window, just shorter or smaller or a double size or anything. So I really like that. And the front door, oh, it's so nice. I'm like shaking my desk because I'm excited. The door is so nice and I love it, and I just love everything about the pack. And this corner window couch is just amazing. I've been wanting something like this in The Sims 4 for so long. I always wanted to make a little window seat, like a bay window, something like that. And so now you can, and it's amazing. And I'm so happy. And I think I'll be doing that a lot in my builds, to be honest. So yeah, just expect all the window seats from now on. I just had a lot of fun building this. It turned out really well, I think. It's not a style I generally build in. I don't usually go for the, like, I don't know. It's a pretty heavy country feel. It's mostly the walls that I don't usually build with. The furniture I like, and it can be used pretty universally, I think, but all the wall coverings and the floors are nice. The wood floors are nice. But yeah, the wall coverings, not my favorite, but they worked for this build and I wanted to use all the stuff, so that's why I went with those. I'm trying to do something different, but I decided just to stick with all of the cats and dogs wallpaper for this. I really, really like this couch though. That tall one that I was just putting in, it looks really nice. It's kind of I like it because you can dress it up, or it can be more of a homey feeling couch because of the patterns that they have. Like in this room, I was going for a really formal living room area, so there's no TV. It's just like the nice fireplace, which I actually swap out for the other one because I think it looks fancier, and this one looks more cozy, which I wanted to put in the back living room. I'll call that one the family room, I think, because it has a TV and it's just where the family hangs out, because it's in the back, so it doesn't always have to look nice. But they always keep this front room nice because it's like a display room. It's where you come in to the house and your guests will go in that room, most likely next to the formal dining room and all that. So yeah. That's why this house is so big though. There's like 2 living rooms and an office and 3 bedrooms, I believe. And the bathroom is tucked away at the back of the house, or at the front, I guess I should say, in the office, but it works really well. I think it looks cute back there, and it doesn't take up space within the house, which I always have a problem putting the bathrooms like in I don't know, just in between all the rooms, it feels so awkward to put the bathroom there. So yeah, you'll notice I've been using a lot of the pet items, obviously, because I'm making this house for a family with pets. So there are pet beds, there's these cat jungle gyms, a toy box for the animals, all that stuff is everywhere. And there's two dog dishes, or technically they're, I think, for any animal, but I moved my own sim into this house, into the unfurnished house, so I was kind of building it for 2 dogs and a cat, I guess. But I mean, you can have any combination of animals in here, and you just need to put the appropriate number of food bowls for them, and that's all. And it will work just perfectly. So yeah, this build is awesome. I mean, not because I think I did a really good job. I just love all this stuff. And I'm happy. I'm happy that this stuff pack, or the expansion pack, finally came out, because they announced it like 2 months ago, and I've just been waiting all this time for it. And I've been playing through a little bit on my own. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done like the vet clinic or anything, but I've been working on exploring the game and trying to figure out how to care for the animals. I'm also doing that in my Let's Play series, so if you want to watch me figure stuff out, you can check that series out. But in my own game, I've got, let's see, I think I made a Australian Shepherd, I want to say, and then I have a little tabby cat that I made for just a random sim that I kind of made last night, I think, just based on this is gonna sound silly, it's based on a character that I used to write about a long time ago. That, yeah, her name is Cora, so she is sometimes a sim that I make and play with for no reason. So that's what I did. I made my sim Cora, and I played with the cats and the dogs, and I've been trying to figure out how to train them. My game might have been broken when I was playing it earlier, so I'm not sure if it was just glitching or what, but yeah, my Sims were like canceling their actions all the time, even though there was no reason for them to, and they were having a lot of routing issues. They couldn't get to places in the house, and yeah, it was just really frustrating, so I had to go through and verify my game files and like clear the cache and all that stuff so that it would maybe work properly. I'm not entirely sure it was fixed, but I'm hoping it was, because things seemed to go alright for the last 5 minutes of the video that I recorded after I did that. I literally had to stop in the middle of my recording because it was getting so bad. My sim wouldn't eat anything because she couldn't like route into the kitchen for some unknown reason. Yet I could slowly walk her all the way over, but I didn't want to do that, so restarted my game, and yeah, like I said, hopefully I fixed it. Hopefully it doesn't do any of that anymore, because it was just very annoying. So I'm moving up to the upstairs now. Like I said, I think I mentioned earlier, anyway, there's 3 bedrooms. So I made 1 master bedroom, a sort of guest room, I guess I would call it, and then a child's room. I wasn't planning on making a child's room, but they have new pet items for the children, so I had to incorporate them into the build. They have like a little dog and cat stuffed animal that you can talk to. It's like a giant one that you interact with, and oh, it's so cute. I love it. And then they had some curtains that I really wanted to use that I felt like would not fit anywhere else. And here, like I mentioned, the Parenthood stuff matches really well with some of these new items. Like these blues for the wood that they have here are very similar. I don't think they're exactly the same, but they're really, really close. And so I was glad that I could use some of these items in the bedroom. I don't know, I think these items in particular just seem really perfect for a children's room. Probably because they came in the Parenthood pack, that makes sense, but you know. Yeah, I'm just glad that there's more than one option to match the colors, because there's nothing I hate more than when they have all these new items and packs and there's like 2 furnitures that actually match the color, and so then you just have to use the same items over and over again, or have like some wild color scheme. There's not really a color scheme in this house necessarily, but I think it all flows together pretty well. So I'm happy with the way it turned out. I was gonna play in this house for my own sim. I'm not gonna record it, but I might start playing with my own sim in this house. I'm not sure. I'll probably just stick with Cora, to be honest, but yeah. Now that I have my pets, I can actually play my sim and not feel weird about it because there's no animals. So that's a bonus, I guess. And here's what I meant about this couch having a more homey vibe. I think it looks so much different in this pattern. It gives it a completely different feel. I love it. I think I'm almost done now with the build though. I've just got this room. I do 2 bathrooms up here, so there's 3 bathrooms total, 3 bedrooms, like a bunch of rooms downstairs, two living rooms, an office, formal dining room, a sort of foyer, then an animal foyer. I don't know if I mentioned, but there's a dog door in that little animal room, which I actually now realize I don't think I talked about it at all. I made that little animal room kind of just to the left of the foyer if you were walking into the house, and yeah, that's where the litter box is, some more pet beds and stuff like that. Another toy bin? No, I think I got rid of that one. Anyway, that's the end of the build, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post Sims videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!